first pitch, so it's 1-2. 2-2. We were all set to start recording and found out our microphone cord is all tangled up.
Hey, in front of you, in front.
This Calvin Castine is the 11th day of April 2018, and we're at Chazy Central Rural School, hitting down the right field line. This is Northern Adirondack visiting the Eagles, Chazy Eagles. We're still getting set up. It's a windy day. It's 44 degrees. So we've got about 4 layers on. Let's see, Mike Bergman is behind the plate. Paul Lapierre is humping on the bases. I'm going to have trouble here keeping track of our rosters. That was ball 4. That was Casper Labarge. The first batter was Cody Lambert. Here's Cody Perrier, first baseman. On deck is Connor Cody. Fouled at the plate, dead ball. So we have 1 on, 1 out here as we're still trying to get set up. Strike called. Pitching is Brian McAfee. His battery mate is Bruce Juneau. Dennis Labarge coaching at third base. Team manager, or coach, I should say. Got a piece of it. And catcher Juneau hung on to it, so that's 2 down. And Connor Cody will step in, and Greg Boris will move on deck. See the rest of that defense. Ben Norcross is at first. Josh McCauley at second. We'll wait for his pitch to pick off. He's back. Shortstop is Riley Hansen. Third base, it's Seamus Andrew. Outfield left to right, Preston Lauren, Kagan Kluke, and Brendan Hosler. Strike. Non-starters are Connor McCarthy and Matthew Parrott for Brian Norcross's team. The Bobcats have 5 non-starters, so it'll take us a little longer when we start reading their names. Whoops. Strike called, strike 2. Camera's a little slippery with my gloves on here. Well, I'm here. Like I said, a cool breeze, 44 degrees. Ground is still kind of cool. That's fouled back and out of play. Not a leaf to be seen on the trees. Like I said, April 11th. Had a lot of cancellations. We're supposed to start our coverage on the weekend on the 7th, but that game got rescheduled. It was Northeastern playing host to somebody. Northeastern was at Beekmantown today. That was the game we were planning on covering, but we saw in the paper that this game was being played. 2 of our northern tier teams. We have foul tip. Oh, it hit the ground. Wow. Wow, ball hit the ground. That was not caught cleanly. Was not caught cleanly. And I would have appealed to the base umpire as we go to the bottom of the first. We'll move now to the bottom of the first. The defense for the Bobcats. Cody Perrier is pitching. Connor Cody behind the plate. First base is going to be Nolan Knight. Caden Guerin at second. Cody Lambert at short. And Casper Labarge. Casper the friendly Labarge, Bill Chase would tell you. He's at third base. Lucas Smart, Greg Boris, and Matt Nephew, the outfielders, going from left to right. Our non-starters are Dylan Chase, Dustin Barkley, John Parrott, Kendall Copeland and Tyler LaValle. This is Seamus Andrew leading off for Beekmantown for Chazy, the other Eagles. Beekmantown are the other Eagles. Chazy is the real Eagles here. Leading off for Chazy, 0 is the score with Chazy coming to bat. Sun peeking out, that's a welcome sight. There's a strike. All 3, I think. Okay, we got one viewer supporter family on the Chazy side, and we got 2 or 3 on the Bobcat side, including the coach, LaBarge. That's strike 2. That'd be a full count to Andrew. Ryan McAfee on deck, followed by Norcross, Hansen, Macaulay, Lauren, Juno, Hostler, and Kluke. That's fouled, not a play. So we'll have another payoff pitch. Ball 4. Well, Andrew works a walk to start the game. Start the Eagle half of the game as far as hitting goes. And I'll get this to Brian McAfee. Perrier will check the runner over his left shoulder, deliver high. I handcuffed him. I'm not sure if I said that Cody Perrier was a leadoff hitter. Cody Lambert was a leadoff hitter for the Bobcats, and Perrier batted 3rd, so I may have put him in that lineup twice there when I gave the Bobcat batters. Right to 3, so that's 1 down, 1 on. And Ben Norcross, the first baseman, will step in. He's a lefty hitter. Pitch from Perrier. Ryan Norcross coaching at third base. One out here in the bottom of the first, scoreless game. Our first spring event, that's through the hole. So shortstop Lambert broke towards second as Andrew was heading to second base. So I'm not sure. I think that maybe he might have had a play on that if he wasn't covering second on that. So whether that was a hit and run or the run and hit, I'm not sure. Here's Riley Hansen, the shortstop. But first and second, takes it high. First and second, and 1 out. Both teams had successful seasons last year. Shallow center. Almost fell in there. Nice catch by Boris. That's 2 down, and Josh Macaulay, the second baseman, will step in. First and second, 2 down. It's one of those rare times when I actually get to cover an entire game here at Chazy. Most of the times the softball and baseball teams play at the same time. I usually cover first hour of the softball game, then head here for the baseball. Soft liner and caught by the first sacker, Nolan Knight. So nothing across for the Eagles. They strand 2, and after 1 full, it's 0-0 here on viewer-supported local television, hometown cable. And speaking of viewer-supported, there's a fine one right there, Rob Lapierre. Greg Bullers will lead it off for the Bobcats, and on the top of the second, I'll be okay. Top of the second inning here in this scoreless game. McAfee winds, delivers, low, ball 1. Two-0. Brings it to 2-0, offering off the glove. A line shot that's off the glove of Hansen. That's a base hit all the way. Nice attempt there by Riley Hansen, but just barely got a glove on it. Lucas Smart, the left fielder, will step in. The leadoff man on for the Cats. Nice try. And we'll have a man in scoring position for the Cats. Two and 0. Hit him. That'll be first and second with nobody out. There's second baseman Caden Guerin. Strike. Nope. Strike. Count even at 1-1. Whoops. One and 2 the count. Nolan Knight on deck. And it'll be second and third. Strike 3 called. That's 2 down. And of course, this is a scrimmage, it's not an actual game, so it won't count on their record. This is Knight, Nolan Knight, Matt Nephew on deck, and then it'll be the top of the order to follow if we get that far. 2 outs, 2 men in scoring position in the second. Ball, no advance. 3-1 the count. Walk would load the bases. Swings and hits it foul. He'll make it 3-2. And a payoff. Out of play. So we'll have another payoff pitch. Ball 4, no doubt about that one. Safe. Tag was a little high. Good slide. Tag was a little high and over slid under it. Now Matt Nephew will step in with the top of the order, Cody Lambert on deck. Now, what you have to do in those is put the glove in front of the bag, or the plate in this case, and not reach for the man. Put that glove in front of the plate and let that man slide into the tag. If you reach for the runner, you have the case right there. I'm not sure if you would have got him anyway, but if that tag had been lower, you might have had a shot at him. But I'm not quite sure about how his body was lined up as far as where he could reach and where he couldn't. But in good circumstances, what you want to do is get that glove down and not be reaching for the man, but let the man come into your tag. And then reach for him as you're doing that, of course. Second and third. 1-2 the count. Strike three, drop third strike. You'll have to throw it. Out at the plate. Out at the plate. So, good defense there from Chazy. They hold the Cats to just one, and we're going to go to the bottom of the second, 1-0 NAC over CCRS. Foul ball as Preston Lawrence steps in to start the bottom of the second. As I said, we're working with many layers, our clothes and our gloves too, a couple layers of gloves on. So our camera works a little shaky, to say the least. On the bottom of the second, 1-0. Hit to the right side. Who's covering first? Hurry over to cover. And Darren to Perrier. One down, and catcher Bruce Juno will be the batter. Brendan Hosler on deck. Pitch from Perrier. 2-2, I think. Whoa! If the Drew family is watching, you need some apples picked. There's your guy right there, Cody Perrier. Just snagged that as it tried to sneak by him. Well hit ball by Juno. But Perrier is able to make the catch here. Brendan Hosler, the right fielder. Strike one. 1-0 Bobcats here in the bottom of the second. 2 outs and nobody on. Ooh, tried to hold up. This time yesterday we were having a snowstorm, so this is much improved weather from yesterday. Strike three. Well, these teams, needless to say, have not spent too much time outdoors. I think I've heard Coach Labarge say it's their first time outdoors, so they're happy to get this one in. So after 2, it's 1-0 Bobcats.
Listen, hey, everybody over here. Listen, stop the order up.
Cody Lambert leading it off. Leadoff hitter is leading it off here in the third. Ball one. 1-0 the score. There'll be a lot of pitchers in today's game, I'm sure. Strike. Casper Labarge on deck. And I think it's a full count. Foul ball. That's up to second. Short toss to first, and he's out. That goes from Macaulay to Norcross. And I'll bring up Casper Labarge, and Cody Perrier will move over to the on-deck circle. Uh-oh. Ball got away from the warming up guys.
That's why you guys go that way.
Let's get to short. Over to first. Got him. So Hanson over to Norcross. Norcross able to stick with that and hang on to it to get Labarge. And I'll bring up Perrier, Cody Perrier. That was a strike. 2 outs, nobody on here in the top half of the third inning. Strike 2, got a piece of it. Connor Cody on deck. Ball. 1 and 2. Just missed. 2-2 pitch. And on the ground to second. So nothing out of the infield. We're going to go to the bottom of the third. It's still 1-0 NAC over Chazy. Hagen Kluke is going to lead off the bottom of the third. His team down 1-0, top of the order to follow. New pitcher, we got Lucas Smart on the pitching rubber. As I said, we'll probably get a lot of pitchers today. Not a league game, and it's early in the season, and you want to keep your arms available. There's only so many innings that these guys can pitch in a week's time, so you got to be judicious with your not of innings you let them throw or number of pitches. It's pitch count that they go by. You have to keep track of the pitches. You're only allowed to throw so many in a game and so many in a week. Perrier has moved to center field, and nephew moved over to left field, I believe, with Smart coming in to pitch. Strike 2. So we have another full count here. Just misses, ball 4. So Kluke works a walk. Tying run is on board for Chazy, and nobody out, and Seamus Andrew top of the order up for the Eagles. Bottom half of the third. One and 1. Strike 2, throw to second. Standing up is Kluke. So Kluke's put himself in the scoring position. A 1-2 pitch. Chop to the left side. Throw to first and throw to third. No throw. Third baseman Labarge had to go for the out, of course. There's Brian McAfee with that potential tying run at third. And one out. Lefty Ben Norcross on deck. Two and 0. Strike.
You're okay. Throw a strike here. Throw a strike.
Way high. 3-1 to count.
Come on, 11.
Strike called.
Come on, Cat. Knock it up out there. Come on, somebody make a play.
Payoff. Ball 4.
Hey, you just missed.
That'll put runners at the corners.
Hey, we got one out. Cody.
Brings up Ben Norcross. Runners at the corners and one down. Good dancing. It'll be second and third now.
Let's get it out.
I think Lambert is behind the plate now.
Here we go.
Ball 3. Cleanup hitter Riley Hansen on deck. Here's the pitch to Norcross. Takes it for a strike. So we'll make it 3-1. Off the plate, apparently. Ball 4. Loads the bases. Well, we got a pitching change as Hansen steps in. It's Casper Labarge is pitching now. One out and bags full. Potential tying run at third. Fouled out of play. Heads up. Onto the tennis court.
Nothing down the middle. In the corner.
That's straight.
A little bit in there, okay? There you go. Come on, somebody make a play here. Yes.
Just missed. Just missed. It must have been inside. That was ball 1.
Charge the ball.
Brave taking it on the 0-2 pitch. No advance. No advance.
Let's go. Come on now.
High. Full count. Walk is a run. And not just any old run, it's the tying run. Payoff pitch. Swung on, hit to the left side. Nobody covering third. He's going to come to first.
Lucas! I know you don't play here, but you got to focus. All right, you did a good job.
So that ties it up, and Josh McCauley steps in, and Preston Lauren moves on deck. High. Swing and a miss. Late decision on that swing. April 11th, 2018. Ooh, after a high one. That evens the count at 2-2.
Come on, somebody make a play right here. Come on now, mix them up. Here we go, mix them up. Somebody make a play.
Gonna keep Brian Norcross busy. Knocked it down.
Confidence in whatever you throw here. Come on. Straight up.
Popped up.
Down play.
2-2. All right, ball 3. So we have yet another payoff pitch. Helping the pitcher on that one, trying to protect the plate. Strike 3, 2 down. Now it's Preston Lauren with Bruce Juneau moving on deck. Strike. 1-1 score.
Come on now.
Bottom of the third. Base is full for the Eagles. Ball 1-1. 2 outs. Strike.
Come on, buddy.
1-2. Ball 2-2. 2-2. 2 outs and a pitch is strike 3. So a run for the Eagles. They have tied it up after 3 full. It's 1-1 here on viewer-supported local television, hometown cable.
Everybody over here. Here. Hey. Come on, Connor.
Okay, Riley Hansen is now pitching for the Eagles, and Connor Cody is up for the Bobcats in this 1-1 ball game here in the 4th inning. Hit to short, bobbled, and he's going to be on. Looks like McAfee is now the shortstop. There's Greg Boris with a potential go-ahead run on with nobody out here in the 4th. On deck is Dylan Chase. He's in there for Smart. Oh, and 2 count. Strike 3. 1 down. Here's Dylan Chase. To the right side. If it stays fair, it's foul ball. Two and 1. In tight, 3-1. Caden Guerin on deck. Ball 4. So that's going to put runners at first and second with 1 out. Looks like LaValle coaching at first base. Here's Guerin with Nolan Knight moving on deck. Ball. I believe Nolan Knight's the son of Jim Knight, the former Beekmantown varsity coach. Now principal in the Malone School Districts. Strike. John Collier. Shivering over there. Faithful supporter here of Brian Norcross's efforts. Way high. 3-1. Strike 2. Ball 4. Guerin walks to load him up. Full of cats. So now One Knight will step in now. The bag's full and 1 out. And Matt Nephew moving on deck. High ball 1. Hit to short. Going to come to the plate. Out. Out. Beautiful play, Juno. Putting the tag on, or well, I think all he needs the force, so he didn't have to put the tag on. But Juno hanging on to that one as Cody came sliding in. A good play. Shortstop. Who was that shortstop there? I forgot who was at short now. McAfee. Good play. Saved the run. 2 down. Bag still full. And Matt Nephew, the batter. Top of the order, Cody Lambert on deck. Hit to the pitcher, over to first for the out. So, look like the Bobcats were going to score, or at least one, but they are held scoreless as the Eagle defense holds, and it's still 1-1 as we go to the bottom half of the fourth. We're halfway through this one. They're saying, come on, Bruce, this must be Juno. It is. Bruce Juno leading off. Bottom of the fourth. Oh, he's going to be safe, I think. No, he's not. Good recovery there.
Everything's good except for the wobble, okay?
Good recovery from 15, is it? 19. At 19, let's see what number that is. 19. So that would be, who's that? 19 is Lambert. Sorry, the game is short. Now we got Hosler, Landon Hosler. We're at 1-1 in the fourth. But it's, sometimes it's 1-1 and it's a quick game. This has not been a quick one. This has been a lot of 3-2 counts. Several base runners. You know, both teams have had the bags full. Strike 3 called. That's Labarge pitching. I don't know if he was the pitcher last standing or not here. I have trouble keeping track of the score. Here is 20. That's Connor McCarthy. McCarthy up for the first time. He's in the game for Kluke. Strike, nice curve. 0-2 pitch, foul back. I decided to start at 44 degrees when the game started. It's probably a couple degrees less than that right now. A souvenir for a lucky fan. One and two. Strike 3. Nice pitch. So McCarthy goes down looking. So it's a 1-2-3 inning, and we're going to go to the fifth. Still tied here, 1-1. As we start the fifth, it's going to be the top of the order for the Bobcats, and the Eagles will have the top of the order up too. So both teams have sent up 18 batters thus far. And it's a 1-1 game.
Hey, let's go, Lambert. Let's go, buddy. Come on.
Here's the pitch.
Good eye. Good eye.
High and tight. Just playing tight. All 3. And 3-1 pitch. Ball 4. So Lambert will get a base on balls to start the fifth in this tie game. And Casper, the friendly Labarge, will step in. Bunt, and he's going to be safe. So Labarge beats it out. Looked like Henson lost his footing when he pivoted to make the throw. Would have been a tough play to begin with. So we're going to call that a bunt single, and now Cody Perrier will step up. Cleanup man Connor Coty on deck. Cody Perrier, the batter. Strike. It reaches. Soft liner. Drops in. Break there for the Bobcats. That was not a routine fly ball, so no infield fly was called. The runners at first and second. And the throw to third was wide. And it allows a run to score. Moves Perrier to second base. And Connor Cote steps up with Cats now leading 2-1. 1 out. They get the force at second on Perrier. That must be Labarge. Is that Labarge? It's the batter. Perrier is at second. So he was able to get the second on the throw to third. Strike one to Cody. 2. 1 out. The 0-2 pitch. Strike 3, drop third strike, throw to first will be in time, and runner will advance to third. Perrier's at third, 2 down. There's Greg Boris. 2-1 to score. Grabbed by the second sacker, that would be McCauley. So, a run for the Cats. They lead 2-1. We're heading for the bottom half of the fifth here on viewer-supported local television, hometown cable. Lefty hitting Seamus Andrew up. Top of the order up. Fair ball right in front of the bag. It's going to be 1, maybe 2. He's going to stop at first. So potential tying run is on board for Chazy to start the fifth, bottom half. Number 2 batter in the lineup, Brian McAfee. Nice stop. For the second, he'll be in there. Both potential tying runners now at second base with nobody out. It's sharply through the left side. Yes, a base hit, but he stayed put. First and second, Ben Norcross, the batter. Nobody out. That was ball 1. Foul tipped. I just realized they're not running the Mary Latchmore scoreboard today. Strike 2. One-two pitch is chopped to the left side. Gonna have to hurry. Throw to first will be out of play. So that ties the game, and nobody out. Runners at second and third. Cleanup man Riley Hansen fouls off. Strike 1, heads up. Oh, and 2 the count. Foul ball, it's out of play. Josh McCauley on deck, Preston Lauren in the hole. Let's hit to the left side. Roll to first, they get the out. Here comes the go-ahead run. It's 3-2, and Norcross moves to third, so an RBI on the out. Makes it 3-2 Eagles. Josh McCauley will step in. Drive by 22. Who's 22 here? 22 is Knight. Yeah, he's been at first all day. So that's 2 down, and Preston Lauren with Bruce Juno moving on deck. Here's the pitch. Well hit. That's the best hit ball we've seen today. That's going to drive in Norcross easily. Opposite field double for Preston Lauren. Now the catcher, Bruce Juno. Hit to the left side. They're going to have to hurry. A long throw from the hole. And the tie. Look out. Look out. Juno landing heads first there. So nice out for the Cats on that one. A good defensive play. 4-2 after 5. We're going to the 6th here on viewer-supported local television, hometown cable. Dylan Chase at the plate as we start the 6th. Takes a strike. 4-2 Chazy. 1-1 the count. 6th inning of a 7-inning game. As we said, their game's scheduled tomorrow, but tomorrow's supposed to be a wet day, so. We end up not getting a lot of games in the springtime because we get so many rainouts and cold outs, and throw the first we not in time, and we got a base runner for the Cats. There's Caden Guerin. Potential tying run is at the plate. With nobody out. That's in the dirt. To the right side, this will advance the runner. Good job. 1 out. That one from McCauley to Norcross. Here's Nolan Knight. 1 out. Two down. McAfee making that catch. There's John Parrott, who's in for nephew, apparently. Strike. Top of the order, Lambert on deck. Tying run at third. 3-1 to count. Ball 4. They'll put runners at the corners. Puts a potential tying run, go ahead run on. Or is it still 4-2 here? I have to do the math after. I think this is only the 5th batter. So with 2 on and 2 outs, it's still 4-2. So the potential tying run is at all right, I think it's still 4-2. In tight. Whoop.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Let's go, buddy.
Out of play.
Let's go.
Chop.
Come on, buddy.
First for the out. So I believe it remains 4-2 as we head for the... Yep, Chase led off the inning, so he didn't score. So it's 4-2 as we head for the bottom of the sixth. Chazy leading.
Back up, Caden. Back up.
Matthew Parent at the plate, leading off for Chazy here in the bottom of the sixth. Eagles enjoying a 4-2 lead. Lambert on the pitching rubber for the Cats. Foul out of play. Should have been caught. Strike three looking, one down. There's Connor McCarthy. Somebody's alarm in their car won't stop beeping. James Andrew on deck. Low and outside. Strike two. Well, that evens the count at 2-2. Ball three, full count. Fouled at the plate. Hit to third. Bobbled. Throw to first will get him. So Parrott stuck with it. Got the out. Two down. Oh, here's Seamus Andrew. Two outs, nobody on. Fair ball. He would have firsty in time, so nothing across. According to the, who's the first baseman now? No, it's Knight, still Knight. All right, we're going to go to the top of the seventh with the Eagles leading the Cats 4-2 on viewer-supported hometown cable. Trailing by 2, the Cats will send up their 2, 3, and 4 hitters to face the new pitcher Ben Norcross. They'll be Labarge, Perrier, Cody with Boris in the hole. 4-2 Chazy as we start the top of the seventh. First pitch is hit foul. Strike one. Lefty lines, delivers.
Let's go, come on.
In time. McAfee making the throw. One down. Oh no, McAfee's at first. It's still McAfee's at short, and Hanson's at first now, 17. Okay. So Labarge is erased and Cody Perrier the batter. Lefty and lefty here. Strike one. Hit to second. Two down. That goes from McCauley to Hanson. And the batter is Connor Cote with Greg Bovis on deck. Strike one. Right? No, off the plate apparently. 2 outs and nobody on.
Up him out, Greg.
2-1.
Good eye.
3-1. 2.
Good eye.
Ball 4. So that'll bring the potential tying run to the plate with 2 outs.
Can we get the speed up?
There's Greg Bowers with Chase moving on deck. Strike 1. Chilly April 11th, 2018. Our first game of the season and the first time the Cats have been outdoors. Get to left. And this game is in the books, so a 4-2 victory for the home team. Chazy defeats the Northern Adirondack Bobcats, and that's the way it was on this April 11th, the day before my 71st birthday, 2018. Thanks for watching and supporting viewer-supported local television, hometown cable. Win, lose, or draw TV worthy of your support. Thank you for watching.
I don't have a sign out. If they wanted, they can issue a book. I forgot to make one.